Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chalovek members. This is going to be an unboxing of, yes, the Vinegar Syndrome box set. It's come here and I am absolutely insanely can't wait for this. I was going to say I'm going to get that off there. What I'll do with this video is you can see a little bit behind the scenes because if I'm editing this, it'll be like a kind of really rough one. No edits. Well, there'll be a few things edited out if I just, get me all my words wrong. But I will, what I'm going to do with this one is I've got written down here, I've got a list of all the prices in here, what I paid for them, what they are on the website now, how much my subscription is up to, is it worth it in money time, money wise, money time, and it'll give you a bit of an idea as we're going to go through the whole year like this. This is going to be how it is. What I will do with this video is, as I've said before, I'm going to cut up this one and I'm going to cut this up for the one that's going to go on the main channel. But the main channel is not going to get any of this stuff when I talk about the money in that. I will say how much I paid for it, but I'm not going to go into like deep diving as I am going to do in here and find out exactly how much money I've saved on this particular sale items in here, as well as my monthly subscriptions. Now, what I'll have to do is I'll have to cut this bit out because I'm going to have to tot up all this one rather than just yeah, I should have done that before I did this video. So I'll do that now, and I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, let's get into this video. I can't wait to get into this. What I will do is I'll go back into my Mondo Chalovek universe and I'll go and do the video. So it'll be a bit of an idea behind the scenes as you'll see how I cut these things up. You'll get a bit of a kind of a view into something. I'm trying to think of what it would be, but I don't really know. But anyway, got me stuff here. Got me things. I've got me scalpel from the nurse, of course. Mary, watch your step. And yeah, so this one, what I will do is I'll go through them, I'll open them all up, I'll talk a little bit about the figures, I'll talk a lot a bit about the figures to yourselves. And in this one, I will then go back and I would look at the stuff and I'll show you up close on another video when I talk more about the films themselves. I'll go and show them to the camera, do an overhead shot. But on this one, it's going to be a simple unboxing. And to say I'm excited is an understatement of the century. I'm wondering which way this goes up. I'm not too sure. Let's see what I mean. I think it's giving us a heads up with this one. Where will I go? I'll say this is the top. We shall see. Hopefully, there'll be no damage inside. And if there's any, if I open something up and it's absolutely amazing, I go, fucking hell, I'll cut that bit out, obviously, for the main channel, as you know. Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chalovek Movies. My name is John, and I've just received through the post my first ever Okay, now. Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chalovek Movies. My name is John, and I've just received this through the post. This is my first ever Vinegar Syndrome box. Now, what I've got in here, I've got my monthly subscription for January. As you know, I've subscribed for the full year. What I will do is, through the course of the year, I'll tell you if I think this is worth it or not. And I've also got some sale items as well, which I got in the January sale. So, to say I'm excited about this is the understatement of the century. So, what do I say? Nurse, scalpel, thank you very much. I'm thinking that this is the top, but I'm not too sure. We will certainly find out. Take a look at that's the tape we get on this one. I wonder if they change them every year or it's every month, should I say? It does say careful physical media inside and thank you. So, let's do it. Obviously, being very careful about the buttons. Imagine that. Oof, the thought of it. This has come really quickly. I'm really surprised. When I got the first notification, I know they've had a busy January because they're fulfilling all the Black Friday sales and also they're fulfilling the fact of all these subscriber things. I was expecting it to be early February before I got this one. And I think I got a notification maybe 3 days ago, and it said it would be coming tomorrow, and here it is now. So, and that was the notification was when it was actually in America. So you'll see lightning fast. Um, even the bubble wrap is sending us a little bit into rapture. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say a quick thing about my ethos on Vinegar Syndrome. Now, Vinegar Syndrome is not for everybody. I do think it's more if you're a cult collector. These, not all of them, but some of these ones that you get from Vinegar Syndrome are very cult orientated. Now, if you've got the mindset that you like more mainstream films, this might be not for you at all. If you like the more obscure things, when you get something that you think, I can't believe I've just seen that, or you get introduced into some films that you would have never thought of before, which is what is, touch wood, this is what's happened with me with Vinegar Syndrome thus far. Everything I've got from them, I think it's as if they're catering to my needs because I'm all about this stuff. So that's one of the reasons why I've been thinking about this for 3 years to get this subscription. Now I've got it. I can't wait to get into it. I've picked some great stuff, amazing stuff here in the sales. And also I've got my 3 titles that would have been given to me on the monthly subscription of January. Okay, so that's my thoughts on the whole thing behind Vinegar Syndrome. I know a lot of people say that the movies are absolutely rubbish, and I do agree that some of these are rubbish. But I tell you what, I've got a load of rubbish titles in my collection, and I absolutely love them. To be honest, I would rather watch this stuff than the mainstream stuff. So there you go. So what I'll do is that yeah, there was this. I do watch videos of Vinegar Syndrome unboxing. I think out of the unboxing videos that I watch more Vinegar Syndrome unboxings. So I'm going to take these out in what I think is the order. I'm not too sure which is the right order to take these out in. Not too sure about that. Anyway, I'll just take them out and I'll tell you which ones were the subscriber ones and which ones were the sale ones. Right. So this is the first lot. There you go. Right. Get them out here. Very well wrapped. Very well wrapped. So first up is the 4K of the Sadness. Now, you do know that I got the box set. This is, I'll do that one again. I'll do that bit again. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to you. Now, my good friend Craig Burton, linked to his channel down below. He got in touch with me and asked me if I'd like to buy some cases for Vinegar Syndrome. And the Sadness was one of the ones that I picked up from him. I want to thank Craig once again for thinking of me and giving me this at a great price. Obviously, this is long out of print, the slipcase on the Vinegar Syndrome website. But I thought, when I saw this, I thought I'll have to get that. So for this one, I paid, where's me ready retina? For this, I'll do that one again. Where the hell is it? Oh, there. So for this one, I paid £21.88. Now this is the 4K and absolutely amazing. What I will do is I'm going to open these ones up, but I'll not do any screenshots at this point because I'll save them for another one when I do some overhead stuff. This is just basically an unboxing and talk you through what I've got in this subscription box and the sale items. This is one I've been after watching for a long time. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And I've heard it's brutal beyond belief. And that's music to my ears. Don't know if you can see them when I put them up there, but I will put them up there so you can have a bit of a look. You'll probably see them better on a video when I do the overhead shots. You can see them better there. But I'll give you a bit of an idea what's going on. Let's see if it's got any reversible art. It hasn't got reversible art. It's got more of a reversible picture there. I'll have to be careful on these ones because obviously there'll be a few ones here which might have some adult themes in it. So I'll be careful not to show them because you know what YouTube's like for that. So you get The Blu-ray, which looks like it's region A locked, but I will come back in a different video and I'll tell you if they are region A locked, because sometimes they say they are, but they're not. They're multi-region, and you do get their 4K as well. Like I say, I've heard nothing but good things about this. You do get a booklet in here as well, which I will show on the video when I do the overhead shot. But I do not know anything about this, and that's the best way about this film. I want to go into it literally blind, but I want to be surprised and shocked. So let's put this in this amazing case here. Now, the thing about Vinegar Syndrome everybody goes on about, including myself, is the cases for here are just next level good. That's one of their major selling points. But it's like icing on the cake, because the films here that I get, I do enjoy, and the ones that I'm getting on the but the ones I'm getting in my monthly subscription for January for are ones I'm getting to be introduced to for the first time in some instances. But I suppose in here, this case is amazing. So that's been sitting on the shelf quite a while. Fuck's sake. Now when you're trying to get these bastards in. That's it. Watch your step, Mary. Don't laugh. So this has been sitting on the shelf there for a couple of months waiting for it to be fully complete now. So that's the first one there. That's the 4K of the sadness. Next up is Iced. Now, when I was on it, I was watching a stream from Master Chaos TV. I'll leave a link down to his channel down below. And he was going through all of Vinegar Syndrome releases in the month of January. And this one was one that we're talking about a lot. Now, I don't know. I know some of them that are out of print. I'm not too sure if this is still in print, well, the slipcover is, but it was just painted as a really good slasher film. And I thought, yeah, I'll give it a shot. So as a Vinegar Syndrome subscriber, you do get the chance to get this at a lower price. So the price that I paid for was £18.30, which is absolutely brilliant considering the slipcover. The slipcover is amazing. And this is meant to be a really good, it's a Blu-ray, and also what it is as well, it's really low budget, which I quite like. I don't mind if something looks, I'm gonna say, because they cleaned up to the best of their abilities. It's not as if they look trash and they look like garbage. I mean, some of them do, but usually these are cleaned up, and some of them are just really from 16mm or video actually scans. You've got to take that into consideration as well. But some of them look absolutely immaculate. See if there's any reversible art there. Just say it's multi-region on the box. Oh, it's just got art behind it there. And I think the premise of this is quite an interesting one. Just the killer does kill people with ice, and the ice melts, and there you go. Nobody knows what's happened, I believe. So that's iced. Like I say, Master Chaos, link to his channel, as I said down below. Whatever shit. Didn't need to say that twice, did I? So as I said, Master Chaos did talk very highly about this one. So that's why I picked it up. Amazing. Low budget slasher, I believe. Next up this is just such an amazing set. I know even before I pick it up, it is Sidekicks VSU. That's the Vinegar Syndrome Ultra, which means, I don't know, yeah, like these will all show up much better when I do the video of having, it has got a clip here. Now I've got this one in the sale as well. This one was £15.86. Can you believe it? And you do get, this is the 4K. In here you do get a booklet, and you also get the 4K in a slipcover. These are like, well, they're called ultras. They are the best ones you'll ever see. Got a slight knock on the box, unfortunately. Yeah. I'll have to keep an eye on that just in case it needs to be rectified. I don't know if they will do that. I could ask, couldn't I? Shy Ben's getting out, as they say. I was talking to Carlos from Eastwood for Life fan, link to his channel down below, and he said this is a bit kind of like a Chuck Norris version of Karate Kid. But I love these Vinegar Syndrome motors. They're absolutely brilliant. Full of spot gloss, and if you can see it, I can show that one up. Like I say, I'll go more into this on a different video. So that's Vinegar Syndrome Ultra number 5. I've got 2 other ones. I don't think I'll ever be able to get my hands on the ones that are out of print. But amazing set. So thick they'll look great on the shelves as well. That. What a set that is. Can't wait to check these out. And last up in this particular package is dog tags. This is the Vinegar Syndrome VSA. Yeah, archive. Right, hang on. I should have done this before I've done it. This is the VSA title, and by that I mean Vinegar Syndrome Archive. It is numbered as well. Wow, that's a good one, isn't it? I was looking at it upside down. I thought it was 199. It's actually 661. Oops. Look at this. The box, man, honestly. You can't hear it, but it's absolutely brilliant. So this is from the same director as Nightmares and the Damaged Brain, and does star Baird Stafford as well, who was in Nightmares and the Damaged Brain. I honestly didn't know that he had made any other stuff. When I found out about that, I thought I have got to check some stuff out to do with his other films, and I've heard some great things about this. This is the ones that come out the bottom there, like a bottom loader, supposed to be reminiscent of American VHS boxes, I believe. This is gonna say like an army one, like Vietnam. I'm gonna go through these and I'm gonna say I don't know too much about some of them. Some of them I do. And that's the best thing about sometimes a Vinegar Syndrome are blind by. You're absolutely amazed by what you're saying. This has got reversible art. Now, actually, which reversible art would I like it to have in the box? I think I'm gonna go for that one. I like that one actually. That slipcover is absolutely amazing as well. You do get a poster in here as well, which I'll show in a forthcoming video. It is multi-region according to the box there. There's a little bit of what's going on. Like I say, I'll talk about these more in another video coming up. This is just a basic unboxing video. The next one will be what I think of all this and show you some screenshots and tell you if the region codes are exactly right. But look at that, man. Honestly, there's these VSA ones. I mean, all the slipcovers are nice on it. All of the editions are nice. I don't know what it is about these ones. They just got this extra premium quality to them. Just unbelievable. Spot glossing as well. Really excited to see this one. At the end of this video, what I'll do is I'll put them in orders of ones that I want to really check out first to last. And by last, I mean just that I want to check out more before the previous one. What a load of shit that was. How to frame that one again? I'll just fucking leave it. What the fuck? So that's dog tags, and that's the first bag emptied. I'll go for the second one here. This stuff weighs a ton, It's amazing. It does feel like quality, like really premium quality. So first up on this one is, now this is one of the ones from the actual January bollocks. This is one of the January subscription titles, and it's a double bill. The Seventh Curse and also Witch from Nepal. Look at that cover, man. And it's got a slipcover inside a slipcover. Love it. I love these type of films. Really do. 88 do release a lot like this. I don't know if this is a category 3 film. I don't think it is. Remains to be seen that. Because we get a booklet there and you also get another slipcover. Of course you do. Look at the artwork on that. Incredible. It's the smell in here. It just smells delicious. This is region A locked according to this one. But I will tell you if it is or not when I come back on a different video to give you like an update on what I saw when the fuck is that about? I'll leave that one out. This is what happens, you know. A lot of times you just wing it and you think, oh, that worked. Or other times you think, what a load of fucking shit. What a load of shit, Mary. She's in the garden now, she's doing the grass. But in keep somehow. Don't forget the borders. So this is two Blu-rays. Oh, obviously you get like both films on different discs, which is nice. For good quality, you see. The stuff on it, it's so the writing in there is so small I can't see it at all. I'm a big fan of these Asian films, I really am. I'll leave it on that cover for the moment. That's a nice release, that. Nice release. Now, I don't know if these have got names. These releases, when they come out the side, they're the side box ones. You know, it just says VS. So it means they've got a little code there. But they will have a name. Look at that. Brilliant. So if I wanted to buy that on the website as it is now, and I wasn't a subscriber, it would cost me £32. Next up is, see if I can get this the right way around. And of course I haven't. Been really looking forward to this. This is Paul Nashi. He's starring in one of these films, the werewolf one, which is Curse of the Devil. The other two are The Vampire's Night Orgy and also Demon Witch Child. Demon Witch Child is like an Exorcist rip-off, meant to be quite good actually. And The Vampire's Night Orgy does star, can't remember his name, but he is in Pieces, the Spanish film Pieces. These are just the quality of these is just absolutely incredible. Really is. And here is the slipcover inside a slipcover. Nice touch. Don't have to do it. I always say they don't have to do it, but they do it. And I like that. It's just something about these covers. I don't know how they do these covers. I'd love to see interview with somebody who made these covers. Specifically, not so much the artwork, which is absolutely brilliant, but the fact of like how secure they are. They're better than anybody else's. It's got 3 films on, as I said. This is it does say it's multi-region. Now, are all the discs multi-region? I don't know about that. If I wanted to buy this one, if I wasn't a subscriber and I wanted to buy it, this one will cost me £27. You do get the films on a separate disc. Curse of the Devil. I think these are all from the early 70s. All got great names as well, haven't they? Demon Witch Child and The Vampire's Night Orgy. I think I'm going to change this cover on. It's got some great artwork. This, yeah, it's a good cover, isn't it? Got a Paul Nashi. I would love to collect all of his werewolf films. Brilliant. So all the films are on a separate discs, which is excellent. Good value for money, I think £27 for that if you were just to buy it yourselves. Absolutely amazing that. Can't take my eyes off it. I'm like a kid in a fucking candy shop with this, I'll tell you that much. Wow. At the end of this, viewers, members, should I say, I'll go through in more in depth. Well, not too in depth because this is going to be so long, but I'll go into more of the figures and see what the savings are in it because there's some savings to be had. And last up, as part of the January subscription, and last up as part of the January subscription is Deranged, The Confession of a Necrophile. Now, this was released by Arrow back in the day. And I remember thinking, everyone said this isn't that much of a good film like this, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think it's talking more about Ed Gein, or an Ed Gein type character, or Ed Gein. But this is, oh yeah, I've just got that actually because I'm thinking, so right, that's in there. And great picture. And I thought, so who is this? Because I was thinking this is like another person in this film. It's not. What he did was, as Ed Gein did in real life, and influenced the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He used to wear the skin of people, dead skin mask, and obviously like wigs on. So that is him in his guise. Yeah, this is the 4K. So for your subscription, you get a 4K and you get two Blu-ray sets and those really nice packaging. And obviously one of them's got 3 films on, the other one's got 2 films on. That's the 4K there. Looks like the Blu-ray's region A locked. Then you also get a booklet and the Blu-ray there. Now I know that Arrow have released this previously, like I said, and I've got to say, yes, that's definitely getting swapped over. The cover. I've got to say the Arrow set's really nice. I'd be interested to see if there's anything in the Arrow set that you don't get in here. If it's all ported over, I might let the Arrow set go because I don't really want a double dip on everything. So if there's something that's like a double dip that I don't need, I will swap it over. Look at this. That's a nice cover. That looks really retro and grindhouse. Yeah, it's a nice one. That actually didn't even know that was a part of it. I like that. That's nice. That's a nice cover. That. And after looking at this cover for loads of times on Vinegar Syndrome's website, I just think, wow, how did I not get that before? So if I wanted to actually buy this one, it would cost us £32 to buy it. But I get that with my subscription. So that there is my monthly subscription for January. That's the titles you get. That's nice. Brilliant. I've got another box though, another pack. I didn't realize I had this many. Oh yes, I have. I'm trying to think which ones were, but yes, I do know now. Hmm. So first up is this. When I was looking through the sale, this one really spoke to me. I don't know which partner label this is off. Some of these are partner labels coming up here. If I can find what it is, it's there, but I can't actually read that one. And this is Mail Order Murder, the story of WAVE Productions. What a slipcover that is! Really nice, isn't it? And this is, I'm going to say, it's like a documentary thing. It talks about this company that released these very low budget films and it's all about what they did. It's like a documentary. Plenty of things from Vinegar Syndrome like that, and they talk about this particular company, I believe. But I like stuff like this, and I'll find out about like loads of films that were never known about. Region A, region, fuck off. And I find out about loads of films I never even knew existed. Looks like that's region three. Great artwork on that one. This is it's just incredible. Can't wait to get into these lots. I think that was the original slipcover. This is like the second slipcover. The other one's obviously out of print. No, I'm going to leave it on the one Scott there. I like that one. I like that setup better. So this cost me the princely sum of £4.08. I did use some of my points on on some of these releases, but wow, they just look great in the shells. Obviously, the ones that come like this size, I will be putting protective covers on them. I am going to get more protective covers for the bigger size ones, and I'll be sending away for them quite soon. And I want to get them all packed away, if I can, in protective coverings. Next up is Bio Zombie. So when I went and bought this in the sale, I put it in the cart. I noticed it was getting low in the stock for the slip covers. And I thought, right, I'll get that and I'll buy that immediately. And when I did buy it, it was down to 4 slips and then it went out of print, the slip cover. So this isn't available anymore. I think this is the only one that I can think of that you can't get it in this version. And I paid £13.94 for this one. An absolutely great slipcover. I think this had another slipcover, but that's massively out of print. And so is this one now, unfortunately. This looks like a region free release. I've heard great things about this one. I like these toxic zombie things where, especially from Asia, they just go to the next level. They really are over the top. And that's, what more could they want? So you get a booklet there, you get alternative art, which I think I'm going to swap over. I know that's on the back cover. Have it later. Unbelievable. So I've got two left. No, I haven't. I've got three left. Yeah, I've got three left. My God. Next up is, I knew I'd have that upside down. Guest House Paradiso. This is such a good film. It really is. It has the late, great, can't underestimate that, Rick Mayall in here. I remember seeing this on VHS when it came out, and I thought, this is just absolutely nuts. Love it. And I've got Drop Dead Fred as well, from my good friend Phil 4K Baker. Set me up with this one. I thought it was just fitting to pick this other classic Rick Mayall and Adrian Edmondson film. Yeah, that's the classic art that everybody knows. This was released by Indicate in the UK. Great for them. If you like their sense of humour, this is more like, although it's not a bottom film, I thought it was a bottom film, but it's not. It's just them being anarchic. And this looks like it's region A locked as well. And I paid for this one, I paid £8.53 in the sale. Incredible. It's Guest House Paradiso. Next up is, try and get this one the right way around. Can I? Yes, I can. Fanny Hill and Phantom Gunslinger. What a slipcover this is. It's absolutely incredible. This is a Blu-ray. This is a Russ Meyer film. More about him coming up soon on a forthcoming video. I haven't seen this one. I've seen quite a few of Russ Meyer films, and I'd highly recommend you seeing them because they are something else. Yeah, this is from 1964, I believe. I don't know when this film's from. I know I would have got this anyway, anyway if it didn't have this extra film on. But this is great to get this one. This cost me £20.26. I know you get two films on there, and it got that amazing slipcover, which is still in print as well. I think all of these are still in print apart from Biozombie, I think. It's easy, actually, it's brilliant on the website when you go to Vinegar Syndrome because when you look at it, it'll tell you exactly how many are left. And it makes you think, right, I need to pounce sometimes. Other than leaving them there, I would have left Biozombie for a little bit later and I would have been out of luck. 3 discs. So you get the Blu-ray there. Is it? You get a Blu-ray which says Fanny Hill, the Phantom Gunslinger. Then you get two DVDs, which are separate DVDs. It's this. If you want to put the Phantom Gunslinger on there, strange picture that, isn't it? So I'm a big fan of Russ Meyer, and this is not as explicit as it looks. What a slipcover this is. So that is Fanny Hill. Hmm. And last up, by no means least, is Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. And this is the 4K. This film is just absolutely brilliant. If you don't know about this film, you've got to see it. This is an anthology, and it's one of the best ones out there. It's quite tame. It's only a PG when it got released in the UK. But I knew I had it when I saw this one. I thought I've got to get this one because that artwork is just unbelievable. Like I say, this is quite tame by some of the other standards of the anthology films, but it's one of the best ones. 4K as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what comes out in 4K these days. I was quite surprised to see them releasing this one because I thought it was a little bit too mainstream for them. It's an amateur's film, I believe. £17.24 for that. So for 4K for £17.24 with an amazing slipcover, you know, it's a no-brainer, is it? Get your Blu-ray and you get your 4K in there. The cover does have the back artwork on there, which I'm going to keep it on this one because I think this one is the best of the two, even though I like them both. Is that you off then? Yeah. Right. See you at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's spot gloss in there as well. So yeah, incredible. Brilliant looking case that. So a quick recap there. This is all the stuff I got in this sale. Absolutely brilliant. Can't believe that all these things, and these are things I've been after for quite a while, some of them. And some of them have just popped out and I just thought, I've got to get that one. Obviously, big shout out to Craig Burton for that one, the box for that. So that's all the sale items I got. It's so tempting to go in the sales and get that stuff. And these are the releases I got with my January subscription. So absolutely amazing. This stuff is just unbelievable. It's incredible, actually. Look at that. Can't wait for next month. So what I'll do on another video, I'll come back and I'll talk about them. I'll do the overhead shot with a camera. I'll go into more depth and have a look through these and I'll talk a little bit more about the films themselves. So thanks for watching. You take care and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Hold the pause, John. Okay, now. Absolutely incredible, that stuff. Wow, that's took an hour to do that. I know I've got to cut some bits out because I'm fluffing loads of stuff. Don't want to keep you there with the fluffs. But I will just say this is amazing. I've got stuff all over the place from this. The only one that's got a bit of damage on it from all of that, it looks like, is the Sidekicks box set. Now that's got that one there. It's got a bit of a knock, which you won't see on the shelves at all. And also it's got that there. What I will do is I will get in touch with them and just say, look, the sidekicks box looks like it's a bit damaged. They might just say, so fuck. Or they might just say, there's no more. Or they might send us another box. I don't know. Because the other stuff is really good in it. There's nothing the matter with it. It's all good. It's just that little thing in there, which isn't a big thing at all. But I'll mention it to them because you pay enough for them, don't you? But I'm not going to be one of those knobheads who are you know going crazy. I want everything for free. I want all of this box for nothing. Not going to do that, but just what a thing. Right, I'm going to go very quickly through the actual figures here. What I will say is that Deranged, the Paul Nashi Curse of the Devil set, and also Seventh Curse, which is these three. Let's go through this one by one. These three here, if I was going to buy them, and to be honest, I would definitely have bought these ones. I like this one, even though it's available in 88. I still would have probably went for this one if I was buying some stuff, because the more you buy, the more you save on your P&P. Don't forget you've got P&P involved with this, which I haven't paid for. Well, I kind of have. So this is rough estimates here. So the P&P for the year is £160. That's what's going to get delivered to me. And that works out at £13 a month. Also, is that right? Doesn't sound fucking right to me. Yeah, it's £13. Can you believe it? So that means that the subscription breaks down to basically £84 a month plus £13 for the P&P if you sort of divide them all by 12. So that means you're paying £97 a month, basically. Now, these three here, if I was to buy them on the website now, these come to £91. So it's not as if that's too far away from where I'm at, and I'm getting them, well, you can say for free. So I think I've got my money's worth on there, haven't been ripped off. We shall see if that would be. Well, the thing is, as well, if you think, right, you think I have been paid a little bit more, but then again, I think it averages out over the year. So at this point, that £91, I've paid £97 roughly, and I've got £91 worth of gear. So there's that. But the real savings for me has been on this sale. If I was to buy these ones, these ones here, iced was going to be, if I want to buy it now, I bought it for £18.30. It's £36.59. If I want to buy sidekicks, which is here, if I want to buy sidekicks now, it costs us £34.39, and I paid £15.86 for it. If I wanted to buy Guest House Paradiso, that would cost me £20, and I paid £8.53 for it. If I want to buy dog tags, what a beautiful looking thing that. Look at that. 189. What a fucking dickhead. It's 661, Mary. Knobhead. Yes, you are. So dog tags is £24.90, but it would cost me £14.64. Beautiful set that. I think that's one of my favourites there. Did I say I was going to look at this and say I'll tell you which ones I'm going to watch first? Well, I haven't done that, so I might cut that one out. I'm just talking myself here, but So Dr. Terrors is 30 quid if you want to buy this. Don't forget it's a 4K. And I bought it for £17.24. Big savings. Well, they're all good savings. This one here, spot gloss on that. Yeah, can you see it? Funny Hill. Don't forget, I'm getting Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens later on, which is chalk and cheese to this one. I'll tell you that one. This is black and white as well. Funny Hill was actually it's £20 if you want to buy it online, and I paid £20.26. So basically, it wasn't in a sale. Put it that way. Really interested in seeing that one, just to see if it's as wild as the other stuff. Bio Zombie. Don't forget, this is now an out of print slip. That cost me £13.94, and if I wanted to buy it now, it'll cost me £20. Plus, it won't have a slip. It will just basically look like that, but kind of the other cover. And this one here, if you wanted to buy it now, it costs £22, and I got it for £4.08. So what I did when I spent, I mean, I spent a canny bit on these sales. I spent £129.73 on all the sale items here. Oh, hang on. And I got the sadness as well. This was £21.88. Don't forget, you won't get any of this stuff with it. You will just get the actual disc and that's it. You just get this set and you won't get the other stuff with it. Lovely box, this. I think this went out of print really quickly. That cost me £21.88. It'll cost £24 on on their site now, but you won't get none of this stuff with it. So I don't really want to none of this. I never want to buy this year. I'm going to try, fingers crossed. I don't want to buy any of them without slips unless I've got a good way of getting a slip. How I don't know how, but I've got a few that I've got slips for of Craig Burton. I just need to get into them and find out which ones they are, and then I will have them. I'll fill them up. China O'Brien. So, but if I bought them on the website now and I wasn't a member, I would have had to pay P&P for that. And I don't know how much P&P is. I would have got like all of them in the box and I would have paid a flat amount for that. Is it £20? I'm not too sure. Maybe a little bit more. So I paid £129.73 and it actually they are £230, £31.96. So I saved myself £102.23. So that's kind of where I'm at this moment. I have paid kind of, although I didn't pay for the range, but if you the January stuff, if you want to break it down that way, I did pay £91 for it as out of my £1,000, and also I paid £129.73 for something that should have cost £231. That's my that's my sales stuff. I don't think I'll be getting sales stuff every month, but you never know. Never say never. And then you will see this one, and I'll probably go and tidy this one up, and it'll be a lot shorter for the regular channel. And I'm not going any of this, all the stuff I told you about the workings out, which I do every month when I receive the box, but just absolutely brilliant. It's going to take us a while to even look at these things, never mind talk about these things. I will put a thing in to just say Sidekicks was damaged, see what to do about that. I'm seeing it's damaged. It's not really fucking that bad, but it's just something I'm going to acknowledge. But the other ones look pristine and squeaky clean. Right. So anyway, that's it at last. I bet you think, thank God for that. So I'll see all of yous on the next video, which will be probably me unboxing. I might see another one tonight. I'm going to unbox that Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens. So there's a few things on here that I don't know if that'll be a problem. I don't think it will be, but there will be some stuff probably on that Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens, which I'll just put in here. Don't monetize it, so I can show anything. It just shows you that YouTube can do that if they want to do that, but they've got to keep their advertisers, happy. Anyway, so I'm out of here and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers and peace.
Obsessed with his collections.